All right, guys, welcome to Budapest, Hungary for the Hungarian Grand Prix. I am Chosen Tolby. This is my co-commentator, Gibbsy. What's going on, man?
How's it going? Doing pretty good.
So hopefully we get a better race than what Tier 5 had. No red flags with 15 laps left in the race. Go ahead and jump into this.
Well,
what was that?
to be fair, it was a safety car for 13 laps.
Right. I would have wanted to quit out too, to be honest.
Me too.
There we go. I got you. That's good. Let me get. I got you too. All right, that was my bad. Gibbsy, mic check.
Yes, sir.
Okay, my bad. So again, we haven't raced here since July 31st of 22. Every team moved up last week. At least or not up. Either moved up or down one position last week at Coda, where I missed. You were on comms by yourself.
Yeah, it was a good race overall. It was pretty fun to watch. Almost got tier of the week, but NA just edged us out.
And then this track has very high degradation for the tires and very good chance of safety cars, as we saw in Tier 5. Drivers to watch this week are Pete, which is our championship leader, Sinon, and Pogs, our director overall. I didn't even get to really watch the race last week. Sinon and Pogs give Pete a good run for their money?
Oh, for the most part, no.
For the most
Pete
part, no.
kind of just started in the back and just kind of worked his way slowly forward, working his way through his back.
Nice.
It was a fun race to watch. It was very close in the midfield. I'm pretty sure like there was a four driver fight throughout the whole race.
I like it. Yeah, I predicted at the beginning of the season that this tier was going to be one of the go tos. Jump over here and look at the track. So it is 4.3 kilometers, 3.7 miles of 14 turns, two TRS zones, but only one detection zone coming right at the beginning of the last corner. Really, like Simtek said in Tier 5, it really has, like, it doesn't really have a lot of up and downs. So we're basically waiting for the tier to start. So what are your predictions for today, Gibbsy? You think Pete's just going to take off with it
Um,
again?
Pretty sure Zohan's gonna qualify in the top three,
Which I'm fine
considering he
with.
has he has pretty decent pace. Um, I'm thinking also Pete's gonna be up there. Maybe Jim Just Rage definitely gonna be up there as well. Edge definitely is also gonna be up in the top five.
Yeah, he's been
There's
quick
just gonna be,
all season. Edge has.
oh yeah,
And then you got
Gwenfro as
Fnatic.
well.
Fnatic's always really consistent.
Gwenfro in that Haas. He always starts in the midfield, but he always finds his way up to the front.
Yeah, I'm looking at Pete, of course, Zohan, which I'm hoping. Andy, we were talking about his practice earlier, as it looks like we're all starting to ready up to get in the qualifying. Uh, his times when he was practicing were looking pretty good. As long as his race pace can keep about there, he'll be all right.
Almost definitely.
Looks like we got Kiss My Axe coming up from Tier 5. Michigan fan coming up from Tier 5. I think that's the only people that moved up from Tier 5 to reserve. You think we're gonna see any wet weather, or you think it might stay dry?
I'm pretty sure it's gonna be dry, but there's also a possibility that it could be raining. Who knows?
Anybody in the race that has that information, I would love to get it once
Do
we
you
get in
have a
there.
Hokage Roldy added by chance?
Hokage? No, I don't.
Hokage.
Don't make a meme out of me like you did Semtex.
Oh, I'll try not to. You're at least cultured.
Right.
Um,
All right. Looks like we're getting started. And with the time, no one's coming out of the pits immediately, unlike usual. That's usually a sign of a little bit of rain in the race.
we do have a driver that is driving it with an injury
Yeah, Kayla, I
in
believe.
the Mercedes
Yeah.
Fanatic.
Looks like we have Night Ninja.
Hopefully, she's gonna be able to stick it through and finish out in the top five. She's also very consistent. Didn't she win the Tier 4 championship 2 seasons ago?
Uh, yeah, actually, she did. And then she raced in Tier 3 last season. She held her own. I don't remember exactly where she finished. She doesn't make big mistakes.
Yeah. Not at all.
If I would have known that she was going to have to step in, if she would have been in the draft, she would have been one of my Tier 4 drivers I was looking at for sure.
She's definitely a good pick for sure.
All right, so we have Night Ninja about to come around the last corner to start his lap.
Most of the drivers out on their out lap, other than just a handful, 4, 5, 6 drivers. We have a good train going in the end of the third sector, starting everyone's lap. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 cars getting ready to go on a lap.
And then he does sector 1 time at a 27.6. Oh, he's invalidated then. He's behind
that's
Pete.
unfortunate.
Also 27.6. Goes wide and invalidates. We have a pass right behind. Looks like it's Pool Town. So yeah, this track is pretty known for track limits. It's kind of hard to keep it on the track and keep pace at the same time.
Very much so. Especially turn 4 or 5. A little right at the end of sector 1, starting sector 2. That's a very tough spot. If you want to gain most of your speed in qualifying, you can definitely gain 3, 4, up to 5/10. Just in that fast left.
Pool Town up across the line with the benchmark at 18.8.
Kiss my ass with a purple sector 2.
Then Alex with a 19.5. Kiss my ass 18.9. Zohan 17.8. Very good first lap for Zohan.
Yeah, he's definitely my pick for pole at the minute. Pete is going to definitely be able to give him a run for his money. But I also see Jim Just Raged up there, MG Dan possibly up there, Glenn Frau, Edge. So many people in here that are able to fight for that top spot.
On board here with Kayla. Going through sector 1. I'll hit the timing line. 27.9, so a little bit off the pace of what the front runner swerved through sector 1. So she can make up any other time. A little wobble out of the second turn of the chicane. This is one of the timing line of sector 2.
Very consistent, hitting almost every apex.
Yeah, she's going to be a little bit off the pace.
You can definitely tell she's just focusing on her apexes. And
18.5 puts her in P4.
that's not far off the pace.
Yeah, can't be mad at that. Ginger's Rage just came across the line at 17.5 and puts it on.
But that is his second lap on those set of tires.
That is something in it. I was actually thinking about that earlier, about possibly doing 2 warm-up laps to burn off the extra fuel you carry after such a short track.
So you can definitely conserve those tires.
So we have the 2 Astons that have yet to set times. MG Dan, well, he doesn't have ERS or fuel, so. Pogs is out on a flyer. Going through turn 1. Nice and clean through there. .27.5 through sector 1. He rode a lot of that curb going through that last corner.
He very much did.
I'd be afraid to use that much curb. I'll hoping that Aston was going to get out of his way. I don't think the Aston knew he was coming to the last second.
Yeah.
This actually looks like it might be a pretty good lap for Pogs.
Do you want to check your scene, by the way? I think you might be on the intro.
Oh, it is. I meant to hit the. Sorry about that. Oh, I guess my first time taking the lead on the stream.
It just takes time.
It can't be as bad. It can't be worse than the problems they were having earlier. But Poggers ended up in P6 with an 18.2. It's a really good lap for him being in the field.
Very good lap.
The Night Ninja coming out of Sector 2, about to start Sector 3. Or no. He's in the middle. Yeah, he's about to be out of Sector 3.
Very much moose things, Minico.
This moose. We're not professionals like Hungary is, alright? And if you get the power down out of this last corner, looks like it's going to be a decent one. Yep, 17.7. Puts him up in P3. We still have 5. Go ahead.
Echo Alex has done a push lap, cool lap, and now he's going for another push lap. 4 laps on this set of tires.
I'm trying to get it together. It's really hard for me. And he's up on his time through Sector 1. Barely, but he's up on his time. Winfro takes provisional pole with a 17.3.
Very, very good time. You can definitely tell the track is getting more rubber into it. Everybody able to push a little bit more, gain a couple more tenths here and there.
Andy also put in a lap. He's in P6 with 17.9 right behind his teammate.
Very nice. They did have a bit of a scuffle early on in the Singapore, I do believe.
Well, that was Zohan's the reserve. Lollytops is usually the full time, and Andy and I think Lollytops was under Echo Alex on 4-lap old tires. His provisional pole by 2 hundredths of a second.
Nice.
But yeah, the two Rebels did have a little coming together, but one of them was under AI. So we have 3 cars you have to set a lap. It's the AlphaTauri of Edge and the 2 Aston Martins of Dan and Pete.
Very interesting on why they haven't set a lap.
I know Pete for sure invalidated on at least his first one. Edge is coming through the last few corners, and I think Pete will be next and then Dan. Very good lap in Edge, 17.28. Puts him on provisional pole.
Very good lap from the AlphaTauri driver.
The way the track's rubbered in, with all the times getting faster and faster, it might be whoever gets the last lap in.
Very much.
MG Dan just put in a purple Sector 2. He's at an 18.4 P12.
MR Camo with a purple Sector 1.
Pete came up to P8 with a 17.8.
Ammo currently 6/10 up on his lap. They'll put him roughly around P3, P4, P5. Goes P5 with a 17.5.
Lap. I'll be lucky to put in those laps.
Nah, I believe in you.
Ooh, Zohan's off the track. Zohan right now in P8. And he wasn't even slotted to reserve up until about 20 minutes, 30 minutes before the race started.
Really?
Yeah. Oh, car in the middle of the track.
Oh.
And it caused him to invalidate. Oh no.
That's definitely going to be in the steward's room.
For sure. Now AlphaTauri of F1 Alexter is just spinning all over the place. He can't get it back on the road. He just needs to stop and let his tires cool off for a second. There you go. And he's moving again.
Only took him 20 years.
Right. Andy, I think, is the only person out on a flyer right now. Very nice turn on. I don't know, Simon. What car are you normally in? Andy said a purple sector 1.
Nice. He's able to keep a couple more tenths throughout the middle sector as well. Keep gaining and gaining and gaining with how rubberized the track is right now. It's probably the best condition to possibly be up until the last seconds of the session.
And with the time running out, this might be his last lap.
I do believe so. 2 tenths up on his time. Don't think it's going to be enough for pole unless he's really able to push the car through the third sector.
That's the line. 17.8, just left in 8.
Just ahead of his teammate. As we start to see most of the cars coming out of the pits.
Yeah, Echo Alex was just up almost 4 tenths on his time. He might break down into the 16s.
Gwenfro spinning out on the fast left-hander. Don't know what the name is, unfortunately.
And Echo Alex improved by 6 tenths to 16.6. That's going to be hard to beat for Tier 4, for sure.
Very much so.
The yellow flag in sector 1 looks like a Mercedes spun out.
As we see almost all the cars, other than Michigan fan.
Niners is running into traffic. Red Bull just barely out of his way. He's 2 tenths up or down on his time though, so I don't know if he had to let off. Ooh, and he spun it, put it into the wall out of the chicane. That's gonna be it for Night Ninja.
Gonna be a shootout up until the very last.
English Rage, through sector 1, matches his first time.
Edge starting his lap at the perfect time.
Yeah, 40 seconds left. I think that'll probably be the last one. Well, there's a bunch of cars coming around the last corner. Pretty backed up right there. English Rage is 2/10 up on his time through sector 2.
A lot of people starting their laps now.
Jim up into P3, 17.3. On board here with Edge, see if he can take that pole off Echo Alex. Looks like Echo Alex spun back in sector 2 in that long right-hand corner. So he just left the door open for Edge because he wasn't going to get a lap in. And, oh, he missed it.
4/10 off. Very unfortunate for Edge.
And Zohan just jumped up into P3 with a 17 flat.
3 thousandths off of Edge in seconds.
Sozo improved by half a second, put him up into P2.
Very nice for the Alpine driver.
Jim's going to be the next car across. Oh, he's way off this time though. He's just coming in, Pool Town, in the grass, and that looks like it might do it for qualifying. Well, we do have Dan still out, but he basically stopped. Yep, that's going to do it.
That will do it indeed.
You want to go ahead and do a rundown on the grid for us?
Yes, I will. Once the screen comes up.
Oh, Lord.
But overall, this should be a very entertaining race. Hopefully, Echo Alex doesn't get too far ahead and just runs away with it. Hopefully, there are battles for the lead. That'll be very, very lovely to see.
Well, we have the top 10 are covered by a second. And the whole grid's covered by just over 2 seconds, minus F1 Alex. He's quite a ways off the pace, but this has been a pretty close tier all season.
Oh, most definitely it has. Echo Alex posting a very good pole time. Probably quicker than tier 3 that we'll see next race.
I hope it's not quicker than that in tier 3.
It would be funny if it is quicker than tier 3. But to run us down our positions, qualifying on pole with a 16.6, we have Echo Alex in the McLaren. Second, we have Zoso. Third, Edge. Fourth, Zohan. Fifth, Jim Just Rage. Sixth, Gwenfro. 7, Pete. 8, Camo. 9, Quick Tongue. 10th, Night Ninja. 11th, Rage Quit. 12th, Fnatic. 13th, Pool Town. 14th, Kiss My Axe. I love that name. 15, Pogs. 16th, MG Dan, Michigan Fan. And to finish us out in the AlphaTauri, F1 Alexter.
Oh yeah, Kiss My Axe is definitely hands down the best name in MRL.
Oh, I almost messed it up earlier. It was kind of funny.
All right, so we will be jumping straight into the race as we don't do formation laps here in MRL as of now because of the game glitch. And hopefully we don't get any crazy glitches during this race.
Yeah, if there is any glitches, that will be quite unfortunate. But lucky for us, we do have the league director in this race, so he can very quickly call it if need be.
Right.
But we will be doing post-race interviews no matter what today, because those are always entertaining.
Zohan has left the session. All right. We are 5 red lights.
Nope, I think we're just waiting still. Now we're
And
off.
we're off. Red Bull pulled out.
Echo Alex coming down the main straight, coming onto the turn one with a good car length, maybe 2, 3 car lengths, as the AlphaTauri goes defensive from Zohan. Guenfro getting past Jim Just Raged. Zohan fighting past Edge, coming down the turn 2, 3, 4. Echo Alex quickly pulling 6/10 on Zohan. Zohan holding onto that. Appears Zohan's rolling with a little bit less downforce. Echo Alex seeming to be having a little bit more off the beginning stages. What do you think?
It's looking that way. I'm just hoping Zohan isn't AI. Because it said he left the session right before the race started. But I haven't heard anything from anybody saying that he needs an invite. We'll take a look at tires. So it's pretty split up in between mediums, hards. We have F1 Alexter. Oh, and Andy just DNF. I do not know what happened there.
Oh no. As we do have a virtual safety car. Hopefully this
I thought we were going to make it all the way through the first lap without any kind of craziness.
I was hoping so as well.
Pogs jumps into the pits. He has to have damage. F1 Alexter jumped up from P18 to P12 on the first lap.
Very, very nice.
So there are our predicted pit stop strategy. 1 stop, medium to hards. In between laps 16 and 20. Yeah, Alexter is up 6 positions. Fnatic is down 4. She's the biggest loser as of right now.
Yeah, Zohan up 2 positions. Edge staying in third. Guenfro up 2 positions. Unfortunately, Zoso falling from second all the way down to 5th. Very unfortunate first lap for him. He's going to be looking to push his way back through. Camo up 2 positions as well. Jim Just Raged. Unfortunately, falling back just a couple due to the chaos in turn 1, 2, 3, and 4. Having to fight. Pete down 3 positions as well. Hopefully all these guys can stick together. We can get plenty of more good racing as we go green.
Looks like Zohan got a good jump back on the Echo Alex as he was 1.4 and it's down to 6/10, 5/10.
Looks like he probably got a warning right there for track limit extension.
Thought Edge might look for a move there on Zohan into turn 1.
Overall, the front 3 are sticking right next to each other. Zohan getting right up on the back of Echo Alex. Burning a little bit of ERS to do so. But to defend him and try and keep that gap, Echo Alex is also deploying his ERS.
Yeah, they're pretty close to even. About 8%.
But Edge is just sitting back here with 90%.
He's probably just hoping those two get in a tangle and it just gives him an opportunity to slide by.
Very much so.
F1 Alexter just DNF. Jump back here to see if we can see what happened to him.
Gonna bring out the VSC again.
On boards with pause to see if we can see what happened. He's right around this corner. And there he sits.
So I'm guessing what happened there is when he was coming around the short left-hander, he must have clipped the curb or sent the car sideways and couldn't save it, and boom, front tire into the wall.
I couldn't tell from the vantage point we had off Park's car whether, it was front damage or what.
It did look like a little bit of front damage.
Dan with a drive-through for speeding under VSC is not what you want to happen. I think he tried to get a jump on the end of the safety, on the end of the VSC, and it bit him.
Echo Alex getting a good jump, putting that gap up to 1.1 seconds on the restart, now down to 0.8 seconds. Edge is starting to fall back little by little, now 1.1 seconds back. Guenfro and Zoso fighting it out for P4. Plenty of little battles all over the place.
Zohan's back up at within 3 tenths.
He's burning a lot of ERS as he goes wide again. Possibly another track limit.
From what we've seen, that's at least 2.
Yep.
So if he does it again, he's probably about to get a pen. Got a good of a run. He gets out of that last corner. Echo Alex definitely got a better run out of it. Zohan does get the fastest lap at 21.3, but he is halfway through his ERS. But so is Echo Alex defending.
Echo Alex just able to get the power down so nicely on the exits. Zohan not able to keep up even with the DRS.
That's strange from Dan. He didn't jump in and serve his drive-through instantly. Normally, if it's me, I try to do it as soon as possible, just get it out of the way.
Me as well. That way you don't lose too much of a gap.
Well, and then if the safety car comes out, Zohan made a mistake before the chicane and allowed Edge all over the back end.
Echo Alex going a little bit deep into the S's right there, but quickly pulling away again.
Looks like we're starting to break out into bunches. We got these front
MG
3.
Dan spins.
It's going from bad to worse for Dan.
We are about to have a 6-car train from 7th to 11th.
Oh, here goes Edge on Zohan. He's going to have the move done before the corner. Nope, they're going to go in side by side. Seal them off. Move done. You have DRS down into turn 3.
You definitely tell Zohan is not trying to push the limits as much now, as he does go wide there. That right there is definitely a track limit extension pen warning. I mean,
yeah, I noticed that in the Tier 5 race, like during qualifying, it seemed like the track limit warnings were not coming through the way they should.
really.
Yeah, a lot of people were going quite wide out of 1, and then out of there's a Haas spun around and turn, I don't know what number that is. I think 6, 7.
Little town.
Yeah.
As Guenfro is starting to catch up to the back of Zohan now. Has a 1.6 second gap to Zoso in 5th.
We basically just broke off into two big groups. You got these front 5 running, and then you got the mid pack, and then you got the people that have had problems falling off the back.
Yep. But look at that 6-car train coming down the main straight. We'd love to see it. Very much so.
Ooh, Night Ninja got squirrely coming out of that first corner.
We have Quick Tongue pressuring Jim Just or Night Ninja.
Almost looked like he went into the back of him. I don't know if there's contact or not.
It did not look like it, but we have Pete coming down the outside. Gonna try and make the move.
That's sketchy. Oh, off
Pete
track.
going a little wide. Gets the move done. Quick tongue, and then getting pressured by X. One small mistake will send you back down the pack.
For sure.
Is that 6 car now split up into basically 3s. Then we have the top 5 pulling away slowly by slowly. Bit by bit, I mean.
Yeah, Nico, I kind of agree. I thought the game was going to make Pete give that back, but Quick Tongue takes it back anyway. So I think we're all square. It did look like
Looks like Pete didn't really want to fight it there. Maybe he's like, hey, I should probably give it back. Who knows?
Right. Yeah, I'm surprised the game didn't make him give it back. Because it looked like
Me
he went
too.
off
He
the
went-
track to get around them.
He went very wide, but it looked like he was in front of him coming into the corner, so
Right.
very much possible.
He went deep into the chicane. Went back up here up front. Rego Alex has broke DRS against Edge. You got Zohan all over the back of Edge. Winfro right behind him. Sozo is 1.3 off the back, and you have a almost 4-second gap back to MRK. See if Zohan can make this DRS work for him right here. Going main straight. He just gets a bad exit. Seems like pretty consistently out of that last corner. He doesn't get a good run.
They've just raged, splitting the Ferraris, trying to hold one off while trying to pressure the other one. His teammate absolutely no help all the way down in 14th.
Pogs needs to get it together.
I think Pog's got a little bit too excited about that podium.
Right, he got but he got damaged. I'm pretty sure lap 1 had to pit.
Yeah.
That's why he's so far off the back. He's begging for a full safety car right now.
Oh, yeah.
Zohan is steadily trying to pressure Edge into making a mistake. It's just not happening. Oh, the DRS, he might get him here. Going into turn 1, going down the inside. No. Looks like Edge was just later on the brakes.
Night Ninja getting the mirrors of Jim Just Rage. Jim Just Rage going a little bit deep, getting a little bit sideways. Night Ninja having to back off to not rear end Jim. But that makes Quick Tongue able to go up the inside. Quick Tongue and Night Ninja going back and forth. Quick Tongue able to get in front of Night Ninja.
I got down there late. I didn't see what made Night Ninja have to almost come to a complete stop.
Yeah, Jim Just Rage put down the power just a little bit too fast and made his rear end kick out. And Night Ninja had nowhere to go other than to hit his brakes and get off the gas. So it slowed him right down. But at that moment, Quick Tongue was already getting on the power through turn 1, and he was able to get a run with DRS. Or I don't know if he got DRS, but he was able to get a good run down the straight and get a pass down.
Fight back, kiss my axe.
But that also brings Pete right back into the mix, right onto the back of Night Ninja now. Quick Tongue is trying to push closer and closer to Jim to hold that DRS.
Do you have Kiss My Axe? I know I added him before, but he's not showing up. He got kicked. He's invite back.
He's on Xbox. I think you should be able to invite him from the menu. This Echo Alex continues to hold that 1 second gap over Edge. Zohan staying right on the back. But Night Ninja getting a 3 second penalty, trying to keep up with Quick Tongue as the gaps start to form. As Jim is just over a second away from Camo. Quick Tongue just 1.2 seconds. As Zohan goes extremely wide, losing a lot of time to Edge. That allows Gwenfro to reach him very, very fast.
Rangers just picked up 3 second time penalty. Ooh, and Sozo just spun it coming out of the last corner. I just went onto his cam.
Yeah, he did
have
spin
to
out.
sit here and wait for this whole second part of the grid to go by. Can't sit still though, because they will disqualify him.
Yep, he was waiting for every car to go by. Now he's moving. But that puts him all the way back into 11th. Very unfortunate for him today.
If he has wing damage, he has to go all the way around.
I'm pretty sure he might.
Huh? His end plates are still there.
It might be very minimal, but with Hungary, you want all the downforce you need.
Very true.
Or you can get.
So really the closest race we have going on right now is Jim on the back of MRK. And then Edge is closed up the gap to Echo Alex.
Yeah, the only gap that's under a second right now is Jim Just Rage on the back of Camo fighting for 5th place. Everybody else, the gap is starting to merge up to 1 to 2 seconds. Zohan getting in within that 1 second gap to Edge.
Yeah, the top 4, it seems like they close the gap and then it opens back up and goes back and forth. It's like they're stronger in different parts of the track.
Yep.
Sorry about that. I had to invite Chris Max again.
Yeah, the Jim Just Rage holding in that 7/10 gap. Zohan slowly inching 10th by 10th closer and closer to Edge, who is 1.2 seconds behind Echo Alex, trying to hold on to him.
There's that hash that's on the side of the road.
As we see Pool Town getting lapped. Very unfortunate for him.
So Zohan has more ERS than Edge does, and then Ginger Trades and MRK are about even on ERS. Everything is spread out a lot more than I thought it was going to. I thought it was going to stay a lot closer for a lot longer.
Me as well. I thought it was going to stay a lot closer. I thought there was going to be a lot more battles.
And we've yet to have a full safety car. We've had 2 VSCs.
That is correct.
Which is very strange for a track like Hungary. See how good of an exit Zohan can get out of this last corner. See if he can close that gap up the edge. He closes it, but not near enough.
Not by much.
Edge has to be running a very low downforce setup, because even with the ERS, he made up a 10th.
Yeah. MG Dennis spun again.
Those are down to
His
13
my
seconds.
ex has dove into the pits. Wonder what for.
It doesn't say he's in the pits on my screen.
He just came out on the hard tires.
Zohan's jumping in the pits also for a tire change.
Quick tongue also dive again.
Let's see if Zohan's able to pull that undercut out on edge, because he was right behind him. Echo Alex is basically completely out of ERS, even though he's got a 2-second lead.
He's definitely been using up.
You got Fnatic down in P10. Looking to come and make a move on Pete, our championship leader.
I do believe Pogs has spun. MG Dan getting a 5-second penalty for speeding in the pit lane.
Is that him going to be retiring, or is he just going in for a... No, he didn't retire. He does have the leaders coming up on him. Edge is now in the pits, so I'm going to jump on board here with Zohan to see if he pulled the undercut out on Edge. He's coming out of the last corner now. He does have Jim right in front of him. Jim went off the track out wide. I don't know if there's contact or not.
It did not
Oh,
look
it's going
like
to be
any
really
contact.
close coming out of the pit lane. Oh, no. Edge is going to be on cold tires. Zohan's got him. Pulled out the undercut. Barely.
Very nicely done by Zohan.
And Edge is definitely going to be under pressure from Jim with those cold tires.
Edge getting back to a 1.3 second gap now. 1.4, 1.5. Not able to get those tires heated up at all at the minute.
That's crazy. He's dropped off 2 seconds and 3/4 of a lap. He has pulled out that gap from Jim though. He's up over a second away.
Yo.
So Echo Alex, Glenn Pro, both jumping to the pits.
See where Zohan comes to.
This is going to be close also. No, he's going to beat Glenn Pro out. And Echo Alex.
Zohan with the undercut coming into provisional lead. What a
That
undercut by
super
Zohan.
Strong. Super strong. Edge also got by Echo Alex.
he is going to be hurting at the end of the race. The last couple laps are going to be very tough for him.
That was his tires being a couple laps older.
Yep.
So now Pete is putting pressure on Jim.
Zohan up to a 2-second gap, still on edge. 1.5-second gap from edge to Echo Alex. Echo Alex had this all for him. Now it's slowly falling away.
Pete decided to back out. He had Jim. If he wanted to stay in it, it would have been sketchy going into that corner. But he just backed out and let Jim have it. Probably going to try to get him here with the DRS.
Very possible.
Jim's jumping into the pits.
Jim's just like, I'm not gonna fight you. Zohan right onto the back of Night Ninja.
He wants to get by to keep the gap to edge, but Night Ninja and MRK both still do have to pit, and he's
Zohan
eating a lot of that curb.
Don't push it, buddy.
Oh,
tap.
Yes.
Zohan, be careful.
Zohan needs
be patient.
Yeah, be patient. And he spun it.
Oh, he's in the wall.
Loses his front wing.
Trying to push his way through, not being patient enough. Spins into the wall.
That hurts.
You could tell he was trying to act out of desperation to keep that gap.
Right. And it ate him. Just bit him.
Most certainly did.
So Pete, Kayla, Night Ninja, MRK have all yet to stop. All hard runners.
Edge.
They should be going in here very soon.
Edge slowly falling back into the clutches of Echo Alex. He's now within 8/10, giving Echo Alex DRS. Lap traffic getting in the way of Echo Alex and Edge.
Let's see what Edge does here. See if he makes the same mistake as Zohan did.
Edge is a very smart driver. I think he's going to be a little bit more patient, but that is also going to put a lot of pressure on the back of him from Echo Alex. So he's going to have to be careful how much balance he's going to take here fighting Night Ninja.
Just got 3 seconds. Because Echo Alex did clear that lap car.
Yep.
Zohan just got 3 seconds. Night Ninja decided to stay out still. So here we go, Echo Alex.
Going down the inside. Echo Alex does not dive up the inside. He's going to wait for the DRS on the exit. Ooh, Edge spins out!
Oh no.
Giving the lead back to Echo Alex. Edge managing to stay in front of Camo, but Camo has medium tires. Very, very unfortunate for Edge. Looks like he has no damage.
His wing looks fine. Dan decided to retire in the pits. He had enough of today. MRK, yeah, like you said, he's going to be on the softer compound tire. He's going to have a huge grip advantage on Edge here.
Jim just raged, looking to make a move for 10th place on the back of Pete. But Pete is also on the back of Axe, who is on the back of Zoso. Pogs finally reaching his teammate, but Pogs is on 20-lap old hards. Somehow managing to keep some pace relative to the mediums. Very good information to write down.
Right.
Echo Alex making the pass down to turn 1 for the lead of the race. Gwenfro possibly looking to make the dive up the inside. Does not. He backs out of it.
Better. Definitely thought better of it. MRK got around edge. They're fighting.
Definitely going to slow Gwenfro down. Gwenfro's going to want to clear him as fast as possible to stay on the back of Echo. Heat gets past Axe, going down into turn 1.
So I think Night Ninja is just holding out. We're gonna go try to go sauce at the end. There's no way he's gonna put on mediums if he's been holding out this long. Meanwhile, I got Alex. He's just putting and then Night Ninja jumps into the pits.
He's putting the Gapplebees on Gwenfro right now.
Yeah, Night Ninja held up Gwenfro pretty good.
Very much he did.
Second 2 and 3, and just allowed Echo Alex to take off.
As Zohan spins again on his own on the medium tires. Edge is still into third, even with his spin. 6 seconds back though, unfortunately. Fighting Camo on the medium tires.
MRK has used all his DRS. He has nothing.
Very unfortunate. Without DRS here going down the main straight, very unlikely you're going to be able to make the pass.
Right, it's not a very long straight at all.
Not at all.
So the midfield is packed back up over time.
Yep. Through all the pit stop phases, everybody is kind of crumpled back together, fighting for the bottom 5 forest positions. It's Pete, Night Ninja, Zoso, and Fnatic.
And like I said, Kayla, she might not be the fastest driver, but she's very consistent. And I'm pretty sure Zohan just spun again in sector 2.
I'm pretty sure that's the same spot he spun last time.
I think it is. Not the same corner. I think he's just taking too much of that curve there and he can't.
Yep. MRK looking to make a move.
Yeah, I've been
getting in the mirrors of Edge.
Stayed on this camera for a while. Edge will make a little mistake and allowed MRK back on his gearbox. Then he pulls back out just a little bit.
Yep.
MRK
These cameras at Hungary aren't too bad. Definitely better than other
And
tracks.
Zohan just retired into the pits.
Yeah, compared to last week, I went on a little rant. There's no good cameras last week at Coda. It was very hard. Because, especially through the S's, it just zoom in when you got close in the middle of the turn, so it's like you can't see how close they are to the other car in front of them and stuff like that.
Right.
This one, you could see him driving down the straight, coming into the corner, braking together.
MRK decided to burn out that ERS again in the straight. He needs to hold off just wait a couple laps, let it build back up.
Most definitely. He does have that DRS toe. He doesn't really... He can just use that to keep him right on the back for the most part.
Sozo's just jumped into the pits. MRK riding that inside curve and that long right-hander, it's dangerous.
It is very dangerous. Gap between Echo Alex and Guefro is 2.2 seconds. Guefro starting to run away with it as they end up lapping Pooltown once again.
MRK just got 3 second time penalties for cutting corners. As far as pins, we got Guefro, MRK, and Quickturn with 3, and Night Ninja with 6. And Kayla has put in almost 2 seconds in the quick turn over the past couple of laps. She was almost 11 seconds down. She's almost within 8.
Ammo getting right onto the back, but not able to get a good exit.
They went pretty deep into 1.
You start to see the gaps open up a little bit more and more. Night Ninja right on the back of Kayla.
Yeah, in that battle for 6, you got Pete just sitting back waiting for something to happen, which is smart. I do that a lot while I'm racing. Just hope, they get into a tussle, and just like that, Night Ninja went deep and Pete capitalized, went right around him.
Perfect.
Then Pete caught up with the back of Caleb really quick. He went down to 1.3. He was back within 7 tenths. He's going to try to put some pressure on her down this main straight.
Yep, most definitely.
She's already going defensive down the inside. Not enough. Ooh, Pete, super deep.
At spinning out once again, going into the pits. Very unfortunate race for him today.
Yeah, I think his internet keeps bugging out. He keeps going in and out of connection.
Yeah.
MRK still pounding it. I'm telling you, if he would just save his ERS. Oh, he shoots. Ooh, I thought he was going to shoot the move right there.
He almost could have if he wanted to.
Deep out of the last corner. Again, he brings his ERS. So that he's just been pounding Edge for, going on 10 laps?
Just about. He's also with the fastest lap, a 119.470. Pogs, 26 lap old hards.
He's definitely shooting to go to softs. Ever since he got that wing damage. Oh, MRK just spun it. Took too much curb.
Oh no.
Just gotta watch out. There's a car coming. The quick tongue just inherits force. And his tires are on fire. He just spun again. So Kayla and Pete are gonna get around him. And he just jumped out in front of Ginger's Rage, made him go off the track. That might be unsafe rejoin for MRK. And he spun
Very
again.
possible.
Yeah, his tires are on fire. He just needs to chill for a second. And he's going to back out in front of Pogs. Okay. Not good for MRK. Running P4, a couple spins all the way down the field, 11. Pete and Fnatic are fighting down in turn 3.
Ooh, he spins like that again.
Oh, no contact. Good clean driving with Pete and Kayla.
Quick Tongue is somehow weaving his way up into 4th.
Yeah, he's been slowly
Unnoticed.
going up the whole race. He's slowly capitalizing on other people's mistakes. Kayla has been putting time into him. Like I said a couple laps ago, it was at 11 seconds.
Axe spinning out, losing his front wing.
He's going to have a run on Kayla down the main straight here. Decided to back out of it and try to get down, to get the position down in turn 3. Kayla got a way better exit.
Very, very nice.
This Max just retiring the pits. This car is coming back. Well, it looked like it was moving.
Jim just raged, hoping to scrape a little bit more points.
Yeah, he just decided to join this fight for P5. Positive for the 3-second time penalty. He should be jumping in here soon for Sauce. Either that or he's gonna
I
try
don't
to
think
stretch
he's
him.
going to.
You think he's going to try to stretch him?
Yep.
That'll make him, what, 32 lap old cards by the end of the race?
Yep.
Well, that is good to know for me. Ooh, Jim's race almost lost it in the last corner. Pete's going to get the move done on Kayla easily by turn 1. Puts Pete up in the P5. He gets a move on. He might catch Quick Tongue, not very likely. So something must happen to Gwynfro because he had that gap down to about 1.2, and now it's up to 4 seconds.
You might have spun out a little bit. Just let Echo Alex take off. Edge's gap was 6-7 seconds. Now it's all the way down to, or up to 9.2 seconds. Quick Tongue, 12 seconds behind him. Pete, 9 seconds. What is this?
But I say it looks like your timing is different than mine.
Is it different?
Yeah, mine says Gwynfro's 4.8, Edge is 7.8, and then Quick Tongue is 8.9.
Yep. Just fixed itself. Fnatic slowly falling away from Pete, now 1.4 seconds behind.
And Pete is gaining on Quick Tongue quite a bit. He's put in a second and a half over that last lap.
Trying to get within that 3-second range.
Yeah, he's flying. You know what, really the only race we have on track is Jim and Fnatic.
Yep, Jim getting closer and closer to Fnatic. Now 3/10.
And Pete's inside of that 3-second window that he needs for that penalty for Quick Tongue. So the top of the grid is looking about around how we predicted it. Pretty close.
Yep, Echo Alex, Gwenfro, Edge.
Pete's up there.
Pete, Jim just raged. If he can gain another spot on Fnatic, he's quite up there. Pog's holding on to 10th with a 31 lap old Hearts.
I can't believe he decided to try to push those that far. I know those tires are screaming.
Oh, 100%.
I could not imagine what that car feels like driving it.
He is understeering everywhere.
Ooh, Ginger Stray just went off track. Saved it from going on the wall.
Very nice.
And Pete, all of a sudden, went from a 6-second gap to quick tongue to on his gearbox.
Pete pushing his heart out right now to catch quick tongue. Now he has
This is
DRS.
his last lap. Is he going to want to push forward to get it on track? Or,
Very much likely.
knowing Pete, he probably wants it on track. If I was him, I'd sit here. I'm getting the
Me
free
too.
position. I'm not putting myself in any kind of danger. You're the championship leader. There's no reason to make a mistake and mess your points up.
Not at all.
The time penalty situation mod. There you go. And then there's another one. We'll jump up
So
here
still
to
getting another 3 seconds.
Echo Alex, which has basically been in the front for most of the day.
Pete sticking right on the back of quick tongue.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not going for the move. So. I'm not leaving any room for something to happen. I'm gonna go for it. Got it done.
Ooh.
Oh. Here comes coming back at him. And that's gonna stick.
Quick tongue's kind of spinning out a little bit. That's gonna
Oh,
let.
Quick Tongue's out of fuel.
Fnatic right
Quick
by.
Tongue's out of fuel. He's out of gas.
Oh, quick tongue's out of fuel.
He's gonna drop.
No.
Oh man.
Very unfortunate. Oh no.
How far is he gonna drop? Is everyone gonna get by him?
Possibly.
It looks like everyone's gonna get by him. He has a long way to go to get back to the line. Meanwhile, Echo Alex is about to cross the line and wins the Hungarian Grand Prix.
Very nice driving from Echo Alex today.
And Edge got in front of Glenfro.
Did he?
Yeah. I think on pins.
Very, very nice.
So Glenfro P3, he's gonna come across in P4. Jin in P5. Night Ninja is gonna drop down to P7 with the penalties. Oh, Glenfro ran out of fuel too, according to chat.
Oh wow.
I think the no safety car thing messed everybody up. Pogs got by Quick Tongue right before the line. Oh, that hurts, man. He's gonna get a point out of it though. He got a point.
We have the last two to cross the line still.
MRK's about to cross right.
There we go.
Well, Speedy Goose, it wasn't like people underfueled. We didn't have a full safety car at all of that whole race. We had 2 VSCs. Pogs, driver of the day, taking those hard tires. What was it, 32 laps? 33 laps?
33 laps, and that was just insane how long he took those.
That's crazy.
Absolutely insane.
What a race. Well, a lot of stuff happened to Zohan. I mean, Zohan was up front 3/4 of the race and then made a mistake.
That was just awesome racing from everybody. Very close, awesome, just clean. Not many very incidents that we saw. Did you see any?
No, not any big ones.
I'm gonna run us through the order here. Echo Alex in the McLaren finishing first, Edge second, Gwenfro third. Hopefully we'll get all of these three in an interview in a second. Pete
Gwenfro is in the
fourth,
waiting
Jim
room right now.
fifth, Knight sixth, Zoso seventh, Fanatic eighth, Pogs ninth, Quick Tongue 10th, Michigan Fan 11th, Camo 12th, Pool Town 13th, Kiss My Axe 14th, Zohan 15th, Dan 16th, Alexer 17th, and unfortunately Rage Quit last and 18th. We're gonna get Gwenfro in here. You ready to pull him in?
Absolutely.
All right. Gwenfro, this is, I believe, your third week in a row with us here. How you feeling?
Honestly, I'm kind of sad about that race. I ran out of fuel at the last lap, so I dropped a place. But I mean,
You're
it's
not
another
the only
podium.
one.
Yeah, you are definitely not the only person that ran out of fuel. Was it just you thought there was going to be safety cars, so you fueled a little bit less, or?
I actually fueled what it said was the right amount, but I guess I used more than I was gonna plan on. So a safety car would have been nice, or even another virtual. Honestly, I was very close to making it.
Yeah, overall, it was very good, close racing from the top 5, 6 people. Like, you guys were right on each other. When you were fighting Edge, getting closer and closer, and then fighting the lap traffic, what was going through your head?
Honestly, I was just gonna try and keep it clean, because I was worried someone was gonna spin in front of me, but I knew I had the pace, so I was just waiting for the DRS on the main straight or some opportunity, and they all ended up spinning, so it worked out, or pitting, so.
Yeah, it was very nice.
How you feeling about Miami next week? Is you strong? You're strong at Miami, or?
I can't lie, I don't think I've done a league race at Miami, but I mean, I feel good about my pace any track, so I'm looking for another podium next week.
Confident. I like it.
Feeling good.
Anything else, Gibbsy?
I'm just trying to see if the other guys are wanting an interview, but unfortunately, I think we're only waiting on Echo Alex. Gwenfro, thank you very much for joining us today. Very good race from you. Good luck
Thank
next
you.
week in Miami.
Thank you. I'll also be actually subbing in for tier 3, so my action's not over yet.
All right, stay out of my way.
Love to see it.
No promises.
Nobody else?
I'm just waiting on Echo Alex. Hold him to join Jen BC, and he's not there. So unfortunately, I do think that is our only interview for the day.
All right. Well, let's remind everybody of the calendar coming up. So next week we go to Miami, and then we go to Portimao, which I am not excited about next week at all. But what about you, Gibbs?
I love it.
You love Miami?
It's just flat out. I just love it.
I have a very, very, very tough time with it.
Miami was the very first track I learned without traction control and ABS, and I'm actually faster on it without it than with.
Lord. All right. Well, I have to go jump into this this tier 3 race. I appreciate everybody stopping by, and see you guys next week. Gibbs, you got anything to say to the peoples?
Don't forget to tune in to Tier 3. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. It helps grow our community, helps make us better as a family and friends grow together.
Definitely. All right. Well, we'll see y'all next
Well,
week.